Hi guys, welcome back to EyedolizeMakeup tutorial channel. So I was getting really into the Christmas spirit this week, and I'm sure you've seen this type of brow done before, but it is one that's just started to trend this year. So a lot of people are getting into this Christmas light brow look. It is a little bit of a fun Christmas look, and I think you can maybe just get away with wearing this one to Christmas parties and events. With all the brow trends that have been going on this year, this one isn't that weird. Well, I don't think it is anyway. I actually think it's kind of cool. So I'm going to show you today how to do these Christmas light brows. And I'm also quickly going to show you how to do this eyeshadow look that I've done. But if you do want to skip that part and just get straight into these awesome brows, I'll put the time down here that you can skip to start this brow tutorial. Okay, let's jump into it. Okay, so first I'm jumping in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I'm just popping that just a little amount over my entire eyelid, and then I'm just blending that out using my finger. Now I'm going in with these two colors from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and yes, you can tell that I use these all the time. I'm literally scraping the bottom of the palette to try and get these colors out. If you want names of any of the colors I'm using in today's video, just check in the description box down below. Now these two I'm just taking together and applying over the entire eyelid. Next I'm taking some sticky tape, and this is my favorite technique to do a quick winged eyeliner, and it also gets a really nice crisp eyeshadow line when you're going for a look like this. So I'm just applying that on the outer corner of my eye following the angle of my lower waterline. Next I'm taking this matte brown color from Sigma, and I'm using a blending brush to apply this on the outer corner, and I'm applying that over the entire outer edge of my eyelid. And just continuing to blend that until I'm happy with the color. I want this dark but not too dark. Then I'm jumping in with this shimmery dark brown, still from the same Sigma palette, and I'm using a bullet brush here to apply it in a V shape on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm using that sticky tape to guide the line here. And I am applying this color until it's nice and dark in that V shape, and then I'm taking a blending brush again and blending out the edges. Now I'm taking this super pigmented gold shimmer powder from Pierre Cosmetics, and this color is Celebration, which I feel is very fitting for Christmas. And I'm just applying that over the middle area of my eyelid and just blending it out slightly using my finger. Now I'm jumping in with this highlighter from Physicians Formula, and I'm using the lightest color out of these four colors and just taking it on a small eyeshadow brush and applying it in the inner corner of my eye. I'm then jumping in with this Dip Eyeliner from Essence. This is in the blackest black color that they have, and I'm taking that on a thin eyeliner brush and applying that to my top lash line and flicking it out, again using that tape to guide it, and I'm also bringing that right into the inner corner of my eye. After doing the eyeliner, I'm peeling off that tape to reveal that perfect straight edge. And then just taking that same brush I used to do the dark brown eyeshadow, I'm not applying any more eyeshadow to the brush, just using what's still left on there, and applying it underneath my lower waterline. And then taking my black eyeliner pencil, I'm applying that to my lower waterline the whole way along the eye. Okay, now for the fun part. I'm taking that same black eyeliner that I used before, and still on that thin eyeliner brush, I'm starting to draw the lead of the Christmas lights. Now you can just make up how you want your lead to weave in and out of your eyebrows, but I find it's easier if you have it weave behind your eyebrows at the thicker part of the eyebrow. And on the thinner part, you might actually manage to be able to take that black eyeliner over the top of the eyebrow so that it looks as though the lead is weaving in and out. Obviously, if we wanted to, we could do a brow blocking technique here so that we'd be able to make the lead weave in and out even more. But I wanted to keep this look nice and simple so that you could just complete it using things that you already have at home. And you may need to go over the black eyeliner 1 or 2 times just to make it nice and dark. Now for the fairy lights, I'm taking a few different colors. I'm using this green from my Ben Nye color wheel, but all 3 of the other colors I'm using red, yellow, and blue. I'm using from my Derivan face paint. So I'm just taking these onto a small thin brush and just applying them. I'm trying to apply a little splotch and then end it with a slight point so that it looks like a sharp fairy light. Now obviously we want to get these looking as perfect as possible, but don't stress too much if every single fairy light doesn't look exactly the same. If you're anything like me, I have ridiculously shaky hands, especially after a few coffees. So some of these didn't turn out exactly the shape that I wanted, but trust me, as soon as you add that little fleck of white in, they end up looking like little fairy lights anyway, so don't get too stressed if your little fairy light shapes aren't perfect. Okay, now I'm jumping in with my white face paint from Meron. I'm taking a really tiny thin brush again just taking a small amount of that white mixed with a little bit of water, and it just took one dip of that brush into the white paint, and that was enough to do every single fairy light. So you just want to do a little splotch on top of each to make it look like there's a light glowing inside of the fairy light. Okay, now I'm grabbing this Clump Crusher mascara from CoverGirl, and I'm applying a coat of that over my top and bottom lashes. And then I'm taking these lashes from ModelRock, which I've actually cut down. They were a full length lash, but I've just cut them in half, along with my Duo Lash Glue. I'm applying the lash glue to the base of the lash, waiting for it to dry a tiny bit, and then applying it onto my top lash line and pushing it into place using a lipstick brush because I ran out of Q-tips and only realized as I started filming this video. And then to finish off the look, I'm taking the same black liquid eyeliner from before and just applying it over the top of that lash to blend it in with my lash line. Alright, and there we have our Christmas light brow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this one today, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have a request for a Christmas look you would like to see, if you've seen a trend going around that you want me to try out and show you how to do, please leave it in the comments down below and I will be sure to try and get it done for you before Christmas. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys for the next tutorial. Bye, Eyedolizers!